Bonjour tout le monde. Bonjour France. Bonjour mon nouveau ami dans le Vertiac d'Audoin. Bonjour mon ami dans le Londres, Angleterre et mon nouveau ami dans Gravier en le Western Isles. Hello everyone. Hello to my followers. This is the second anniversary of the Great Fire of Grenfell, which is a tragic event 2 years ago in London, not very far away from where I lived. I have written a poem, and it's a poem dedicated to not just the people affected, of which there were many, many hundreds going into thousands affected by Grenfell, but also to the tragic events many, many years ago in the Welsh Valleys, a little place called Aberfan, where many children died because a coal tip, it was a landslide of the coal tip, and all the slurry covered the school, and many, many children died. So the poem I am about to recite is in remembrance of them and in honor of them, but to bring attention to how long they waited for any form of recognition. I don't even know if they had an apology, each family, and they certainly got a pittance of financial compensation for having their lives totally destroyed. And I should imagine most of those parents died or are living with broken hearts. Anyway, the poem is called Ask Them, and it's for the people of Grenfell to ask the people, the survivors of Aberfan. And I hope I do them both justice with this poem. From the heart of Joey John Maguire, I give you Ask Them. Ask them in Aberfan, in the valley where the ghosts of children cry. Ask them about the negligence that saw those innocent children die. Ask them about the mourning, the cynical displays of grief. Ask them about the tiny graves that came from every street. Ask what they think of tribunals' attempts to bury the truth. Ask of the blatant lies and excuses despite the damning proof. Ask of the betraying politicians who now sit in silent shame. Ask about the limbo of decades when no one answered their claims. Ask them about the apologies, the compensations not carried out. Ask of the bitter feelings they rarely talk about. Ask what they think of Grenfell. Watch as their shoulders shrug, as they relive the mental anguish that became an eternal grudge. Ask them about the pittance, the value placed on each head. Ask of the shining example on how to respect the dead. Ask, and you shall not be given. Charity is not their concern. All things bright and beautiful, but lessons are never learned. for the children and the families of Aberfan, and also on this second anniversary of Grenfell, for all those died and all the relatives and friends and neighbours, especially for all of them. Ask them. Joey John Maguire. Heartfelt.